the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, wake the streets up. Okay, come on. Okay, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Come on, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Good morning, beautiful people, and happy Wednesday. It's Chuckie.
And it's your girl, Ken Na'Colle.
And it's time to get up and tune in to your daily morning BossFM news.
Yes, and before we get started, please mark your calendars for Black News Alerts and BossFM's edition of BossFM Townhall.
BossFM Townhall is a cultural town hall and online meeting that will be joint hosted by Black News Alert and BossFM in advance of the upcoming 2020 presidential election. It aims to increase the voter turnout and overall participation in the election, as well as keep the public informed on the latest updates on the candidates and provide tips on the voting process.
BossFM Town Hall will have 2 monthly sessions until November, so keep it locked for the first Town Hall on September 8th at 7:30 p.m.
To stay updated, make sure you follow, like, and share BossFM on your favorite social media platforms.
Okay, so for some entertainment news, this has me on my tippy toes, okay? Haunting of Hill House fans, please brace yourselves because a sequel show is coming to Netflix on October 9th called The Haunting of Bly Manor.
I have a story. A ghost story.
So, Haunting of Hill House was juicy. Seriously, I think I finished the season in like 3 days, maybe. So if you don't know, Haunting of Hill House was about a spooky family of siblings that grew up pretty dysfunctional. But without me spoiling too much, I'm going to do a shameless plug or free promo and tell you guys to stream it right now on Netflix and watch it all before the sequel drops in October. And the way the show ended, I didn't expect there to be a sequel, but here we are, people, and I cannot wait. And I do want to say it is your typical horror series, but then again, it isn't your typical horror series. And I was scared to sleep in the dark after watching this. So if you're a horror fan, again, I say stream Haunting of Hill House on Netflix immediately and be on the lookout for Haunting of Bly Manor because I know I sure am.
I definitely will try to look at Haunting of Hill House. It looked scary when I first saw the promo last year.
It's scary.
And I don't like scary movies, but lately I've been getting into them, so I guess I'll try. I'm too scary. I'm definitely too scary, but I'll try.
Lord, okay.
In COVID updates, a 25-year-old man in Reno, Nevada was reinfected, and this is said to be the first case of reinfection in America. However, it is not the first case of reinfection globally. There has been 1 case in China, 2 in Europe, 1 in Belgium, and 1 in the Netherlands. The reason the Reno, Nevada case stands out more than the other countries is because the other countries, the patients fighting the reinfection had better reactions to it than the initial infection. However, the man in Nevada got sicker than the first time. His initial symptoms were the norm: cough, sore throat, nausea, diarrhea. He got better in 10 days, but the second time around, a month later, he was experiencing dizziness and his blood levels fell extremely low. Doctors still haven't deciphered if this has something to do with his immune system or just the strain of the virus itself, or if both play a role in that. Just as I was thinking things were getting better with COVID-19, the scare of reinfection comes about. Now more research has to be developed, almost putting us back to square one. Okay, everyone, it's time for Wine on the Mind Wednesday. Since I got some things to get off my chest, today's wine is rosé, short and simple.
Yeah, and Wine on the Mind isn't just about us telling you all about our favorite wines, but we're going to talk about certain issues that we feel like need to be addressed.
And it seems like as the year continues, President Trump does Lex does a good job hiding his bigotry. As you all might remember, last week during the protest for Jacob Blade, an unarmed black man who was shot in the back 7 times by a Kenosha police officer, Kyle Rittenhouse grabbed his AR-15 rifle and killed 2 individuals. Jacob Blake is paralyzed. Meanwhile, Rittenhouse and several others thought it would be a great idea to help businesses from being vandalized. And in the video of the shooting, you see people chasing Rittenhouse to retrieve the gun from him, which causes him to kill 2 individuals.
And regardless of the fact, he shouldn't have been there to begin with. But that's not what I'm here to tell you. I'm here to inform you on how our president reacted to Kyle's actions. When asked about the shooting, Trump says he probably would have been killed if he hadn't fatally shot the demonstrators. Trump has been very vocal about his despise of Black Lives Matter protesters, referring to them as rioters. And on the other hand, he has yet to acknowledge the unnecessary force that the Kenosha police used against Jacob Blake. And this is all very telling, and that's why y'all need to tune into Town Hall, because your voice matters and we need y'all to vote.
Period.
All right, everyone, and that is it for your Wednesday morning news. Don't forget to be on the lookout for that playlist that we will be dropping on our Twitter at BossFM Digital Radio. Make sure to tune in tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. for more news updates with Boss FM. And don't forget to tune in later on today at 8:30 p.m. for some more entertainment with our Boss FM news team.
And as always, if you'd like to rewatch our shows, they will be available on all of our social media platforms and the Boss FM app. Thanks again for tuning in, y'all. It's Chuckie.
And it's your girl, Ken Na'Colle.
Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.